I think there should be a special line at the supermarket for problematic customers. Anyone who remembers the Puppy Chow only after unloading their cart onto the conveyor clearly doesn't belong in the same line as me. The road to the register is a sacred place, man. It's the light at the end of the tunnel. It's a transitional point between pushing around a heavy shopping cart full of beer and going home and drinking a shopping cart full of beer. Point is, if you have to run back to aisle 3 for anything once you're in line, whether it's Kool-Aid or extra small condoms, you're a prime candidate for lockup in retail jail. Follow decorum or spend the afternoon locked inside the frozen fucking broccoli closet with all the fruit-fondlers and the turkey bowlers. And anyone that knows that their check won't clear, no. Anyone still writing checks 2,000 plus years after the death of Christ needs to be excommunicated to the flunky lane with all those suckers still buying videotapes and flash cubes for their fucking camera. Meanwhile, I can assure Lady Alpo in front of me that the cashier does not need to waste valuable time discussing a customer's avoidance of brand products. Ew. Unless your therapist is moonlighting at the local friggin' food hut, there is no reason to converse in depth with the grocery clerk. These people are there to wave noodle bags over the scanner and slide Cheese Whiz down to the bagger. For many, this is more than enough of a challenge. Cashiers are far too busy to multitask and don't have time for asinine dribble. Let's let them focus on the task at hand so we can all move on to a more pleasant activity far the fuck away from the barcode jungle. Oh, and let it be known to baggers everywhere that plastic is always fine. Don't bother me with choices, they'll only confuse me. This is the 21st century though. We've killed enough fucking trees, it's a miracle we can still find a shady spot to loaf in while pretending to be at work. Paper bags are no more relevant than a burlap friggin' sack. This ain't Little House on the fucking prairie over here. I'm not visiting a feed store where my purchase will be delivered via shovel. I won't be carrying grain by the pound or a rack full of animal pelts anytime soon. And I certainly don't have a donkey tied to a post in the parking lot. Plastic should suit the bagging needs of anyone living in this century, which is pretty much everyone that I know. Bottom line, paper bags are an impractical product of a bygone era. They don't have handles, they don't scoop shit well, and they're far too difficult to suffocate in. And of course I realize that plastic bags are effectively made of Iraqi blood. Well, I refuse to politicize an issue of personal convenience. Finally though, cashiers, stop telling me to push the green button as if I'm still in my 3rd year of kindergarten. I slid the card, I can follow the prompts. I'm not a kid punching his busy box waiting for something to happen, and I'm not cracking a fucking safe here. And if I want cash back, I'll just take it.